Happy 4th of July to you all. I know this may be a different 4th of July than any others that you celebrated. Perhaps we're still experiencing a bit of isolation, or maybe our hearts just aren't at full peace because we know that our country is living unrest right now. But you know what? I'm filled with joy today, and I'm filled with hope because I'm remembering back on the foundations in which our country was built. And because of that, I'm proud to live in this country. I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to be a patriot of this country. And the reason for that is because our country was built with knowledge of God and for his purposes. Remember that our country was built so that we could most properly and most effectively live out God's vision for our life. Our country recognized that God had endowed us with certain unalienable rights that he had given to every single human person, that he inspired things in us that would be for our flourishing in life, that would bring us to fulfillment. And that our country was meant to be an instrument to foster that type of life. You've heard many parts of the Declaration of Independence that are famous. But did you know that this part that you already know is the second sentence? It's the second sentence, and it's in line with God's will for our creation. It says this: we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Yeah, our Declaration of Independence now acknowledges that God created us for these purposes, that he created these desires within us. And so they found that they must create a country in order to help people pursue these things so they can live life to the fullest. That's the country we live in. But you know what? Our country is the instrument. It is not the fulfillment. And that's why I'm so hopeful today. Everything doesn't have to go right in the country for me to find fulfillment. Even when there's confusion and there's darkness here, my fulfillment does not rely on what human beings do or what our country decides to do in the future. My life, my fulfillment belongs to Jesus Christ alone. And it's Jesus who says that he will fulfill these things. He says about life, he says, I've come to bring you life that you may have it abundantly. Jesus is the life. About liberty, he says, I've come to bring you the truth, and the truth will set you free. Jesus is the truth, and that is our freedom. He is our freedom. And about the pursuit of happiness, he says that I've come that you may have joy, and that your joy